Hello and welcome back to the True Crime Comedy Podcast, Murderess Podcast. I am your host, Sidney Smith, with my co-host,
Jamie Kamaya.
What up, Jay?
How are you?
How are you? In true Jamie Kamaya fashion, I hit the record button and you immediately start making noises.
I did not see you hit that button.
You did. This is the second week in a row you've told that lie.
No, it's not. I can't see those buttons over
You
there.
are a lying prick.
My glasses are in my pocket.
I'm sorry, what are they called?
My glasses.
Yes, it got that Boston thing going. You're fresh from Boston, so I got to deal with this accent.
Got a tune up. Accent's ready to go.
Before we jump into all that, thank everybody out there so much for joining us again on this podcast. We take a look at real life murders committed by women. We appreciate you guys. I haven't said this in a while, but the numbers have been great. The numbers are growing. You guys are amazing. And thank you so much for that. And because the numbers are growing is why we have scheduled our first live show. Which will take place at CB Live here in the Valley, a podcast that was born out of the Valley doing their first live show here in the Valley. And we hope any of our listeners that are here in Arizona, in Phoenix, can make it out to that. Again, CB Live on September 15th. 15th. Hey, man, gotta let people know.
I thought it was a 5th. I'm like, wait a second. I'm thinking I got it wrong.
Exactly. So September 15th, we're going to be doing the live show. I got plans
on the 5th.
Those tickets are going to be going live, but before they go live, you can pre-register and get a discount on the tickets when they go live. So I would say go do that. Go to murderesspodcast.com and get yourself signed up, get pre-registered, or you can go to Sidney Smith Creative, CRE8TV.com and do that exact same thing. But get yourself pre-registered, get the discount on the tickets before they go live for our show September 15th.
Get your discounts. Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not a person who likes to give discounts. So
no, I know.
So get it while you can, man. Again, a couple other things. If you are a listener and you have not already done so, please jump on. And you listen on Apple, jump on and give us a 5-star rating. We would definitely appreciate that. And leave us some nice words as well. Any words. Don't you say that. Don't you say that. We are not looking for any words. We're looking for nice words. It costs you a group of words that don't make sense. Yeah, even that. Yes, I will try to put together a group. But
do a predictive text. Just go on there, predictive text, and see what we get.
You're such a weirdo. Such a weirdo.
That's the new thing the kids are doing.
That's what the kids are doing?
And they're doing a predictive text fun game.
I wish the kids would stop doing shit, period. I wish the kids would go sit down. That's what you know what happened to kids being seen and not heard? TikTok ruined all of that.
Just for 1 week, let's just get everyone to give us a predictive text review.
Also, check us out on Patreon as well. Become a member. You can do that when you're at our website, murderesspodcast.com. You can go right over to our fan club after you register for your tickets and support us that way as well. All right, man. Let's jump into this, man. We have not been together in a couple of weeks.
I know. I had to have 2 Pop-Tarts today.
You didn't have to have 2 Pop-Tarts. I want everyone here to know there's a few things that goes with working with my longtime, good, very close friend. I love him like a brother, Jamie Kamaya. One of them is that I will be sitting here tapping away on the laptop. And I will hear Pop-Tart wrappers opening in front of my desk, and I look up. Is that plural? And because you've done this more than once, that's why they're plural. And I will look up, and there's Jamie ripping open a packet of Pop-Tarts and trying to scarf down 2 Pop-Tarts at the same time before we start recording.
I try to get that first one down before you notice I took 2.
So I had to take the car to the dealership. Jamie comes to pick me up. We get in the car. We headed here. I'm like, "How was the trip? What you gonna do to my Pop-Tarts?" He said, "Well, I've been gone, so I gotta have 2 of them."
Yeah, we missed a week, so I gotta make up for it. Keep the balance.
How was the show? How was the trip, man?
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. See, it's never long enough. You never see as many people as you want to see, but got to see Mom. Took the lady to New York City for a night.
Look at you.
Stayed
big spender.
About 200 feet out of Times Square.
What's the hotel you stayed at?
The Kimpton Muse.
I didn't see a lot of pictures of the hotel because your lady likes to take a lot of pictures. Did she not get much of them?
No, well, we weren't there much. I mean, we slept there. We were there about 20 hours, so we were in the room very little. But it was really nice. It was kind of small, but you walk out the front door, you go left, and 200 feet, you're in the middle of Times Square. So it was a good spot.
Did you tell her, babe, I spent a lot of money in this room. I expect some sweet loving for the $300 worth of loving in this room?
We're not going to have that conversation on this podcast.
That is a yes, he did tell her. And she said, no, you're not getting any.
I'm not saying how it went.
That get me out into the streets here.
I'm just saying she knew what I paid.
This sounds terrible. So you,
it costs how much?
I don't like going home as much as some people do because for me it's just stressful trying to get around and see everybody.
Yeah, someone's going to be butthurt that you didn't see him, and you never want that. Sometimes you just run out of hours in the day.
Well, you're nicer than me. Normally, I just tell people, shut the hell up. The plane that brought me here that takes me home will bring you to me and bring me back home.
I got a room. Anyone wants to come visit?
But no one ever does. But they want to complain when you're home. So it's just I just don't like going home often for that reason.
Right.
But for you just you're nicer than I am though.
By a lot, I would say.
Hold on now. We're not going to have that conversation on this podcast. We're not going to talk about.
We're cutting deep. We're selling it cheap today.
We're not going to talk about the amount of nice.
You can't measure nice.
Yeah,
you can ballpark it.
You cannot ballpark it. You cannot measure it. I'm a very kind individual. Have you done?
You have your moments.
A lot of them.
Yes. You're a kind, angry person.
Kind, angry. Oh my God. Oh, you talking about angry? You should have seen me yesterday. This guy or kid or whatever it was, I was heading, the wife and I were going out to dinner. And you know me, I drive very conscientiously. I use my blinker. I actually turn my head and check my blind spot, unlike some fucks. And this kid or guy he was so far back, you could just see him in my side mirror. That's how fucking far back he was. Hit the blinker. He did what all douchebags in Arizona seem to like to do, speed up when they see you hit a blinker.
Was it a red Camry?
No, it was not you, douche. and as I'm
sounds like me.
But that's because that's what you people do. And as I'm trying to get over, I hear this horn go, and I look, and it's this kid. And so he slides up behind me, then gets onto my right, pulls up next to me, and hits his horn. I'm hitting mine back, and now
having a horn off.
And then he acts like he's going to slide over into the lane, like right next to me while he's next to me.
Now he's on your right hand side.
Now he's on the right hand side now, and I'm like, come on, and I'm waiting for him to pull over to the fucking side.
Oh jeez,
so I'm going to kick the shit out of you.
Oh, if you don't shoot you first, man. Arizona, they got guns.
He makes the right hand turn. And turns and goes down the fucking street. You're making a right anyway. Why would you try to speed up and get in front of me, asshole? You should have been fucking.
That's what I mean. I've chilled out a lot. I used to have road rage, but I don't know. It's like they think they're in this protective bubble of a car, and it's like I've seen people in front of me like having road rage ram another car off the road, like right in front of me.
Yeah, I am not one for anybody's nonsense.
Yeah, and I mean, if you didn't have your wife in the car, it probably would have gotten worse, possibly,
Very, it was going to get bad with her in the car. So yeah,
with her in the car.
This it definitely would have been worse had she not been in.
Oh yeah,
I was very upset with whoever this was in this fucking vehicle.
Oh, because it's arrogant. It's like you're being a little bitch. It's like keyboard warriors.
Keyboard warriors, and you do it in your car, and you are trying to slide. You pull them. You see the blinker on, jackass. Then don't try to speed up.
Right. And that's the only reason he sped up.
And then exactly. And then why are you coming up if you're making the right hand turn anyway? You don't need to be in the far left hand lane if you got to make this right turn that's coming up.
Ugh.
Man, I'm so.
I was driving my last car, just a piece of shit. I was just like, dink. Oh, now and he's on the right side, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be his fault as far as insurance goes.
Well, that's what I thought about as well. So I should just let him just come on. Yeah, slide on over here, buddy.
Just give him a little dink.
But so Boston went well. You saw family. Mom is doing well. You saw some cousins you were talking about. Yeah. The good thing about it is Jack gets to go home and see everyone.
Yes. It's one of the only 2 grandchildren my mother has. So,
which is terrible for the other grandchild because he probably hates to see Jack coming because he's the only Jack. He's the only grandchild.
Spoiled.
Right. He's the only one in the entire. Oh, here comes this redhead bastard.
Well, he don't have red hair.
I thought Jack had red hair.
No, okay. Have you met my kid?
I thought Jack had some red in his hair.
Dark hair. He's got everything. He's got my complexion, but he's got dark hair.
Has it always been dark?
I think so.
Maybe that's what happens when you don't see a kid for like a couple of years.
Oh, well, I'll bring him over.
No, that's what she said. That's what you said. I think I had, I would have gave him a Pop-Tart.
Yeah, he'll eat Pop-Tarts.
Well, don't bring him over here because it sounds like he's going to eat more than you.
He's got a sweet tooth like his old man.
Hey, thank everybody out there who came out to my Sidney and Friends show last week as well at CB Live. It was an amazing show of support. The comedians did well. Shout out to them. My girl, Brie Geiger. came in from LA. Amanda Dean did well. Josh Harrison did well. Jackie Tinsley did well. Anthony A did well hosting the show. So shout out to all of them. And shout out, we had almost 200 people in the building on a Wednesday night. And that is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that's impressive.
And so I want to thank you guys so much for supporting everything that I produce and put together, from film to my own stand-up to the shows I produce. So thank you guys. This podcast. So if you're in the Valley, you support all of that. And this, thank you guys. I know Taryn does support the way she supports, and some other people as well. So shout out to you guys, Ryan, and some other friends of mine that I have here in the Valley. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. Shout out also to Ryan's homie for listening to his first episode last week.
Ryan's homie?
I didn't say Jamie's homie?
No, you said Ryan's
I think
homie.
I'm still upset.
But his name is Ryan.
I think I'm still upset.
My homie's name is Ryan.
To Jamie's homie, Ryan,
yes,
who I would invite over because I don't think he would eat all my Pop-Tarts. So shout out to Ryan for listening for the first time last week.
Yeah, he's my old boss at Albertsons.
Ryan, you are now a murderous accomplice. You're part of the crew now, so just know that going forward. When we talk about murderous accomplices, we're talking about you as well, my friend.
And he works in a grocery store for, in the corporate office. I bet he could get a deal on Pop-Tarts. You just push that Kellogg's vendor and be like, listen, get some Pop-Tarts in here.
How does everything for you go back to Pop-Tarts?
I wear my emotions on my sleeve.
You wear crumbs on your sleeve. That's what you wear. Just fucking.
Well, I have no sleeves right now.
Did you look for the healthy ones in there? Did the wife have any healthy ones in there, or did you go straight to my stash?
Your stash is our stash.
First, and you know what the other thing is? I haven't eaten a Pop-Tart in weeks.
Well, then what are we complaining about? You're like this guy in the right lane taking a right turn. It's not going to affect you.
Oh, man, I'm going to hit you like I'm going to hit that guy. And Doug out there, man, thank you for listening.
Yeah, Doug Murray, back east.
Yeah, and Doug offered me a little something.
He offered you something for me.
Yeah.
Via some Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, because Doug actually offered to send me Pop-Tarts because he understands my pain. Did you grow up with Doug? Did you eat Pop-Tarts at his house as a kid?
Probably. I mean, I've known his older brother since he was 2. Doug's a couple years younger than me, but I've known him I've known him his entire life, basically. Yeah.
Doug, if I ever meet you, it's the frosted strawberry ones, all right? So, have a box
brown
of
sugar and cinnamon, if you want.
The Pop-Tarts aren't for you. They're for me and for you. And I don't even know why you even get flavors. You eat whatever's in there as long as it's wrapped.
I will, but I prefer brown sugar and cinnamon, which your wife has been kind enough to get for me a couple times.
I could put carrots in the Pop-Tart box and you wouldn't know the difference. You just open it. Yeah, right. Oh, no, this is tasty.
Give me 2.
Pop-Tarts and carrots? This is tasty. So try that.
It's good for your eyes.
Oh, man, that might be my Jim Gaffigan right there impression. This is tasty.
This is
tasty.
Is that a Pop-Tart?
Oh.
Is that a berry?
Oh, my gosh. I love Jimmy Gaffigan. I love his stuff. I love that he works with his wife and he's able to have that creative with the two of them without killing one another. I love that. But what I really love is when he just and he uses that voice and people just are falling out of their chairs in the audience when he uses that voice.
He's good stuff. I like him. I don't like his specials anymore, but I like his old stuff.
Whoa, Jim, maybe Mr. Gaffigan. If you heard that came from the pale skin guy on the other side of the desk.
He's a fellow pale skin. He's pretty pale.
I didn't say he wasn't. I just said I want him to know who said I don't like him.
Oh no, I like him. Just like his newest one I saw.
That's not what I heard. That's not what I heard. I heard. It sounded like you said Jim Gaffigan owes you money.
No. No. I already pay. I mean, if he wants to reimburse me for a month of Netflix.
Are you trying to say you got the Netflix for him? And you know what? That's like me. I want some money. I want my money back from M. Night Shyamalan. I need you to cough it up, bro.
But The Village was a great movie. Did you ever watch that one?
It was not good.
It was great.
Up to the end.
That was the best part. It was a great twist.
It was, oh my God. He has not been good since The Sixth Sense. The only other thing I like by M. Night Shyamalan movie-wise that I'll watch was the elevator one that I thought was kind of cool. Where he has people trapped in the elevator.
I don't know it.
Okay. I don't remember the title off the top. If anybody out there remembers it, go ahead and send us a message over at murderouspodcast.com. I would love to get that.
Send it.
But yeah. So he hasn't been good for quite some time. He's got this new thing. I heard Ode is terrible.
Yeah, it's too weird. Like sometimes it's just too weird. I really liked The Village because it wasn't weird. It just had a crazy twist.
Sorry.
And props to you for being able to say his name.
Hey man, when I ask this motherfucker for my money, when I meet him, I want to be able to say
be respectful.
Yes.
Mr. Shyamalan.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? You heard me say your name the way it's supposed to be said. You know I'm talking to you. Give me my money.
No one else has that name. Not even your dad.
I'm gonna ask my money. I'm gonna ask for my money back kind of guy though.
Oh yeah, you are, huh?
But hold on now. Just take. I don't like the way that the way you sound when I said that.
Oh yeah. Nobody can owe you for more than, what is it, 2 weeks before the VIG kicks in?
The juice, bro. The juice is flowing, bro. Wait a minute now. That's not true. There's some people out there in the streets that owe me a couple of dollars, and I haven't said a word.
Yeah, literally $2. You let it pass. He was homeless, and you didn't figure you'd see him again.
And that's who has it, the homeless dude. And I should probably start.
Do you give money to homeless people when they ask?
Every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm probably like 50-50. I won't go into my wallet, but if I get something in my pocket, I don't have to dig for.
I'm not that deep with it, but every once in a while, if I'm feeling, like whatever, I don't keep a lot of cash on me to begin with.
Yeah, if I get change in my pocket and you ask me for it, you're probably going to get it.
I used to do it more often, but I had something happen to me probably 20 years ago, maybe a little more. I was out on a date in Detroit, and we went to a very nice Pizzapopolis is what it's called. It's a nice place downtown. Get Chicago style pizza, which is my favorite style of pizza to have. And but you can't. If anyone out there has ever had Chicago style pizza, you be with two people. You can't sit and eat a whole pie by yourself.
Is that a challenge?
It's not unless you're Jamie. Come on,
you and me. Let's do this.
No, we're
coming to you, Chicago.
But we left with about a quarter of this pie, and a homeless guy comes up to me and he says, "Hey, bro, the whole thing, I don't know what they say now because I don't listen to it.
Got to catch a bus.
But my car broke down and didn't get gas. I got to get this bus or whatever. Dude, I can see you're homeless, so I don't care. I said, you know what? Here, take this. So I give him this fucking pie. And he goes, oh, man, thank you. This is so great. Now, about that cash, I said, if you don't get the fuck away from me. He looked at me like he did not expect for me to be as angry as I was. And he said, oh. And he turned around and I just gave you dinner. I'm yelling at him as he's walking out. I just gave you dinner. What are you doing? And he left me alone. But I'm not so inclined.
About that cash, that's great. I had something not long ago, a couple months ago, a guy came up to me in a parking lot. Hey, can you get me a hotel room for my wife and I?
Say again?
A hotel room. He wanted a hotel room. I said, what happened to $2, man? It's a spare change.
It's the economy.
Yeah, let me throw my credit card up. You promise no incidentals now, right?
Get us a hotel room.
Let me find a room without a minibar. I don't need you racking that up.
Oh my God. So what did he say when you told him no?
First, I didn't even say no at first. I said, a what?
Come again.
A hotel room. Right. He's like gesturing to some, small hotel across the street. I said, I don't got that kind of money, man. I'm sorry. He's approached me. You can tell. I'm already going into my pocket. Like, I'm going to give him something.
Right.
And, but I'm not giving him a hotel.
What if he, what if he said it like this? A hotel room?
A hotel?
I'm sorry, what's that? You know a hotel. Would you get in the room then?
I would have considered it. I probably.
A pretty good Jim.
I'm like, you nailed that, buddy. There you go.
Oh, come on, man.
Head over that Motel 6.
Come on. Dude,
get away from the Hilton Garden Inn. We're not there.
Can you get me and my lady? Where's this lady at?
She wasn't there. They're never there. It's like no one's saying my kid's over here. I'm like, I don't see no kid, dude. Why would you abandon your kid to come ask me for money?
Dude, it's the same thing when the kids come up to me in the mall with the candy bars. Hey, sir, I'm selling candy bars so my team can get to this basketball tournament. Oh, yeah? What's the name of school? Where you play? What's the name of your team? Where's your uniforms? What color?
Oh, I'm like, chocolate's not melted, right? Give me it.
Get the hell away from me. These stolen candy bars or bags of M&Ms you're trying to fucking hawk over here.
Well, I don't care where they came from. If it tastes good and I got the money, give me a bar.
We got this basketball tournament trying to sell these kids. Get away from me. I'm not buying anything from you.
What's cool? It's $1.
Oh, you
2 for $1.
I'm telling you right now, you come up to ask me for something, you best know you're getting a pop quiz. You better have all the answers.
Oh, yeah.
It better be quick too, because I'm like the FBI on your ass. Get your ass away from me if I put you in cuffs.
Man, see, that's what I'm saying. You're kind but mean.
Not mean. 2 years ago, I let my wife take me to a concert, an outdoor concert in Arizona in the middle of summer at an amphitheater. And we went to see Miguel. The concert was pretty good for what I can remember before I passed out from the heat and the humidity. But we're out here. She's enjoying the show. She loves Miguel. And we're leaving, and there's this little black girl with her parents standing out there selling waters. And I thought, this is a good thing to be doing. This is a good little hustle she got going, and she's selling waters. I gave her $20. I took 2 waters and said, here's $20, keep the change. And she thought it was the greatest thing in the world. But I'll do that. This is this 5-6-year-old girl, little cooler with these little bottles of water. Here you go.
Appreciate the effort. Reward the effort. I love to do that.
Right, because I wouldn't be out here doing it. But you are, and I can appreciate that.
I like the guys in traffic sometimes downtown. They'll be walking through the traffic at a light, holding bottles of cold water. I don't know where they're getting the ice, but
I won't do that.
I'll take them. I give them $2.
Okay, yeah. I see some people do it, but I would rather that than you just standing here holding the sign.
Absolutely.
And for crying out loud, let these dogs go. You're killing these dogs. Dogs don't have a chance with you.
I will not give you anything if you have a dog with you.
Why not? Why?
Because it's cruel. I like dogs, and I think it's cruel, and it's too hot for them. And
absolutely,
I look at these dogs. These dogs aren't thin; like they're eating.
It's one of my best jokes.
Is it? Oh yeah, you do have a joke like that. No, that's not what I was thinking of. But I think it's cruel what they do to dogs. Just what? You have a better chance of getting money out of me just holding a cardboard sign than using a dog as sympathy.
Well, you're not getting a dog out of me or any dimes out of me if you got a dog, if you have a cell phone. I saw one dude, he had like Beats on. What the fuck he do? Chaz out of here.
Tell me, you want to sell me those? Yeah, we can make a deal. Yeah.
I don't want those. They've been on your ears. No, I don't want those either.
Well, bleach won't hurt.
Yeah, Jesus. But I'm kind. All right, kind. Just because I ask
kind of something.
Just because I ask questions before I give you my hard-earned dollar does not mean I like to fucking ask the government some questions. Uncle Sam, let Uncle Sam be standing out. Uncle Sam, he tax the shit out of me like he's standing out there with a fucking homeless sign.
I feel like you're taking it out on the homeless guy.
Because Uncle Sam.
Taking out Uncle Sam on the homeless guy.
Taxing me when the money's coming in my
pocket. You
want
to tax me too?
And you tax me as it's going out of my pocket, Uncle Sam.
Some of the marker you wrote on that cardboard sign with.
Yeah, where'd you get that, buddy? Huh? No, I cannot support crime. Did you pay for that cardboard? Did you pay for those Sharpies? You did not, did you? I know I cannot support a criminal enterprise.
I mean, if you're stealing cardboard, is that even a crime? Is it possible to steal cardboard?
It is. This is a whole, you know what? I need to get a hold of Ducey, Doug Ducey, our good governor here in Arizona, and see criminal enterprise. Where aren't you going after this?
Let them know. They're out there.
he's all about business.
And they're growing.
He's all about business. let him find out about it.
He's have these kind of, he's just like, should we be taxing these cardboard people?
I say you should. I say that you should tax them.
Right? Yeah, hand them out 1099s.
That's a job, man. You know how it's a job? Because motherfuckers show up every day for work. It's a job.
Right.
All right. It's a tax.
Let's do it.
Thank you. That's all I asked for. All right. You made me look like a terrible person. I'm really kind, though.
I didn't make you look like a terrible person.
I'm kind.
You did it on your own.
Nope. I'm kind. I'm kind.
You're kind.
Thank you.
Of me.
No. Dick. You know what, Doug? Ryan, you guys are not my buddies. Jamie, you are just a coworker. Doug, looking for those Pop-Tarts, though.
That's all right. I come to work and I go home. I'm not here to make friends.
Looking for those Pop-Tarts, Doug.
Brown sugar and cinnamon.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're back. Good to have you back. Glad you made it back safely. You had a good time. That dark-haired kid of yours that I never seen. Glad he had a good time. And Avelia. I know you listen to Avelia. I have to say, be nice to you because you're the one out of the entire family that would probably try to kill me in my sleep. So
she might.
No. There's no might. She would if she thought there was a reason. She would show up.
Oh yeah, there is that risk.
I'm waiting for you. She would show up.
A little tap 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 at the window.
If she's good like me,
screeching of a blade going across the glass.
If she's good like me, the last thing you hear is footies and flip flops.
Footies and flip flops.
I show up in flip flops. You hear my feet, the heel of my socks on the flip flop. So,
oh, okay. You wear socks with flip flops?
I do.
God,
what?
That's awful. That's not a good look. Slides only.
Have you seen your pale toes?
So you
put some
have
socks on.
But you have the pin there, the one that goes between your two toes, like pushing the sock in.
I don't wear those kind of. No, not those kind of.
Oh, so slides you're talking about?
Sure. For people out there who say things like slides, yes.
Yes, well, that's not a flip flop. That's a slide. Yes, you can wear.
What does it matter if I say flip flops or slides?
Flip flops have that thing that goes between your toes.
No, those are thong sandals. Is what those are actually called.
No, it's still flip flops.
Those are called thong sandals. So if we're going to get particular about what I call footwear,
Google flip flops right now.
Google
images.
Google thong sandals right now.
I Google thong anything on my work computer here. It's going to be a problem.
gonna get you some of those sandals that the girls are wearing now. What do they call them? Birkenstocks.
Birkenstocks.
Yeah. Get you some hippie Birkenstocks. Go out there, hang out down on Grand Avenue.
I need a size 10.5.
Get some pizza down there. Hang out.
Let's do it.
Get you some. Let
me get a bandana to wear around my head.
No. Get you a beanie. Or no. I'm gonna get you an oversized winter hat that you just decide to wear partially on your head.
Oh, and a hoodie. I'll wear a hoodie over it.
In the summer.
In the summer.
Oh yeah, we're getting that.
Still got to protect from the sun.
If you grow your hair out, we just get you some dreads.
That would be appropriation. A redhead with dreads would be as far down the line of appropriation as you could go.
You just killed me. All right.
Whoa, hey, jeez, the hostility.
All right. On this week's episode, we stick with what seems to be an unsettling pattern here on Murderous Podcast. It's another baby killer.
Oh boy.
Yeah, oh boy.
We'll stick with what works, I guess.
No, we're not sticking with what works. Let's get to know the mullet sporting murderer dubbed the killer babysitter, aka the Cabbage Patch Killer, Christine Falling. Now, before I go any further, did you make up the nickname the Cabbage Patch Killer?
No, I found it.
All right, okay, because sounds a little made up.
No, but I'm not that clever.
Falling, the name of her adoptive parents, was born Christine Laverne Slaughter. Interesting.
Right. Didn't make that up either.
On March 12, 1963, in Perry, Florida. Her mother, Ann, was only 16 at the time of Falling's birth and had already given birth to an older sister. Her father, Thomas, was a 65-year-old woodsman.
Whoa.
Who was inattentive and violent by nature. Well, he was inattentive because he was probably asleep half the time. He's 65 years old.
He's a little drowsy. No nap.
He's still busting nuts at 65.
They didn't have the pill back then, did they?
What? And 65 and 16?
Yeah, I'm still hung up on 65 busting nuts.
And they're they need to send this over to old Cuomo in New York. They see these numbers. Old Cuomo is not that bad. Man, he's getting
keep it in perspective.
Oh my God, he's getting his ass chewed in New York right now. And this, what kind of balls you got to have to sexually harass a state trooper? He has a gun.
Well, he's what, a governor?
He's so what? She can shoot you.
I'll show you a gun.
Oh my gosh! Oh, Cuomo, and then to find out his douchebag brother on CNN is the one who typed up his little stories for him and everything, his speeches for. They're both going to go down together, both of them. I don't like either one of them.
Yeah, I don't really know enough, but
I know enough, and I don't like either one of them. But 65 impregnating 16-year-olds. When was this? 1963. There was nobody. There's nobody reporting these crimes. Huh? All right.
No, I guess not. That would be a minor.
But who was inattentive. So her father was inattentive / sleeping and violent by nature. Which I don't know. You can't whoop a 65-year-old man's ass. I don't know what's going on. But all right, fine.
Yeah, he's a woodsman. Maybe he was a husky guy.
Woodsman. He fell asleep in the woods, and that got him the title woodsman. So Falling's early childhood years were marked by persistent poverty and illness. I don't know why. I mean, 65-year-old man bringing in the bacon, chopping wood. She was severely developmentally disabled, prone to obesity, epileptic, experienced bouts of aggressive behavior, and throughout her life was never able to surpass 6th grade vocabulary skills.
Oh, well.
Couldn't imagine any of that.
Yeah, I mean, Dad probably wasn't, bringing her to school on time.
Where were you going with this?
Well, he's so old, he's not going to be able to get her there. I mean, by the time she's in 6th grade, he's like...
This is why you're retiring from comedy?
75.
Huh?
No, I'm thinking this through.
I wouldn't be taking shots at you if you hadn't told people on the podcast that I was me.
No, you tell them in your own way.
I did not. I let them know how charitable I am if you can answer these questions properly.
See, he probably had her working in the woods. There was it's not going to work when you're that far apart. He'll be in his 80s by the time she'd even graduate school.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe I was looking at it a little differently there. I apologize. I took a shot at you. I was still pent up anger and rage.
Let it go, Sidney. Turn the page.
Did you say page?
That's in a book.
A quote from author Michael Newton. She was raised to a poor family and was obese and dull-witted.
Cut to the chase.
Wow, Michael, you're a super nice guy. Within a few years after her birth, Christine and her older sister was adopted by the Falling family and given their last name. However, the two girls found themselves in constant battles with their adoptive family and were eventually placed in a children's home near Orlando, Florida, when Christine was only 9 years old. The girls would be in and out of several foster homes due to anger management issues with Christine. It is believed that this is where Christine's insecurities and anger management issues really started to fester. Yeah, kids in the system is just a terrible thing. I'm sure it's where a lot of issues fester for.
Yeah, and if you're bouncing around, it's probably going to get even worse.
Yeah, especially with that whole insecurity thing, because you don't know if anyone's going to want you, I would imagine.
Even the system don't want me.
Right. By the time she entered the children's home, Falling already had a striking propensity for bizarre and violent behavior. One of her favorite pastimes was torturing and killing cats to determine whether they really had 9 lives. This is how she would justify her actions.
That sounds pretty scientific to me. A couple blind studies.
She can't watch Tom and Jerry. Just broad watch Tom and Jerry. You know, I was watching, I can't remember exactly what it was. It was something on Netflix. And they were talking to one of the men who was the original, the founders of the BAU, the FBI's BAU, and how they interviewed so many different serial killers, and they put together the triad. And part of the triad was killing animals.
Oh, yeah. It's always a precursor.
Yeah, for being a serial killer. I think it's killing animals, bedwetting. I can't remember the third one that's of that triad. But yeah, definitely the killing of animals. So
bedwetting at what age? Because, I mean, we've all wet the bed at least once in our life, right?
Well, look, buddy, not on a drunken stupor in your 30s. They're not talking about you.
I've never pissed myself. I've shit myself, but I've never pissed myself.
All right, too much. Where's the delete? But where do I? No, bedwetting into your teens.
Oh no! I was younger than that.
Yeah. So it's long time bedwetting. It's not just here or there. It's just long time bedwetting into your teens.
Maybe they were dreaming that they would go in the bathroom
into their teens.
Yeah, it happens. You ever dream you go in the bathroom, and then all of a sudden
we're not talking about one. It said into your teens. It didn't say one time in your teens.
Well, it didn't happen in my teens at all.
Okay, let's move on. So I feel like we're getting too much information out of you, but so she would take the cats to the tops of buildings and drop them off to test that whole 9 lives theory. It wasn't just cats either. Any small animal that she could get her hands on, like squirrels and other local rodents, would also be tortured and killed. Falling's caretakers at the children's home described her as a habitual liar, a compulsive thief, and a child who would break rules to gain attention. Her relationships with the other children in the home were horrific. Falling's obesity, poor social skills, and intellectual deficits were a constant source of cruel jest from her peers.
Hey, you're all orphans in here. I don't know why you're getting cocky. There's no reason to look down on your fellow man or woman.
What makes you any better than me? You're still here too, bitch.
No one likes you neither.
I didn't even think of that. Where you going to sleep? The same crowded room I am. I didn't even think of that. Where do you get the audacity? Oh, that's so good. All right. In addition to her multiple medical issues, she required a regular dose of medication to control her epileptic seizures. Nobody wants you either. And look at you. You're skinny. And you're still here. At the age of 12, Falling left the children's home to locate her birth mother, eventually finding her in Bluntstown, Florida.
Just keep up with this path of people who don't want you. Let's seek out more.
Right. They're at the age of 14. But you can understand wanting to find your birth mother, I think, when people want to do that.
Oh, yeah. They always do. Find out, did you love me, right? You did love me. You just couldn't handle me, right? Right, Mom?
You're working too many jobs? But there at the age of 14, Falling met and was forced to marry a local man a decade older than she. This man went by the name of Goober Falling.
Goober?
What are you doing?
Is that on your birth certificate?
Stop making stuff up.
I did not make that up.
When you write these.
Google Goober Falling.
There at the age of 14, Falling met so she was forced to marry a older man, okay, who was 24 at the time. Within 6 weeks of the marriage, the relationship collapsed in a chaotic series of violent encounters, and the couple permanently separated. You don't say. The failure of this relationship triggered a new era of bizarre behavior for Falling.
I like cats. She didn't like cats.
And over the next 2 years, she visited a local hospital more than 50 times with an endless series of strange medical conditions that could never be diagnosed.
Oh, wants attention.
Although Falling was thoroughly examined by physicians, she would present herself with inexplicable and rapidly changing symptoms that invariably resulted in her being sent home without treatment or medication. And you're probably right. Just wanted that attention that we kind of talked about in the beginning.
Pay a little attention.
I've dated women like that who, not that they did this, had to go to the hospital, but just any little thing they had to try to capture that. But I've seen kids do the same thing as well.
Yeah, we do all the same. I think we all have at some point in our lives. Want a little bit of attention, feel a little lonely.
Not me.
Fake an injury.
Not me. Fake. No. Something else you about to reveal? Sir shits his pants.
Yeah. Doc, I need to talk to you. You smell that? I can't stop.
What is wrong with you? It's the Pop-Tarts. He tell you stop eating Pop-Tarts?
Oh, they don't go through me like that green juice I started drinking.
Oh, my God. So she suffered from hallucinations, complained of red dots that appeared before her eyes, and menstrual bleeding at irregular levels. At the age of 16, she was diagnosed as incapacitated on medical instructions. She was deemed unfit to care for herself and was placed in the custody of her adoptive parents. According to mycrimelibrary.com, Falling's only capabilities to hold a job due to her mental limitations was as a babysitter.
Really? So sorry, you can't do anything else, but you can care for a child?
It was the 60s. So they had,
come on, just keep my baby alive.
They haven't figured a lot of stuff out yet. A lot of, I think women were still smoking and drinking while they were pregnant back then.
Yeah, my mother smoked. No, never mind. I don't want to spill the beans on my mom.
You just did.
Well, I guess she smoked early in she quit smoking when she got pregnant with me.
And you're the middle child.
And I'm the middle child. My older sister, she's like, that's why I'm small.
What?
Well, you're like 5'2". You're not that small.
Oh, can I use that?
Yeah, sure.
All right. She stopped smoking when she got pregnant with me, and I'm the middle child. All right. Okay. So now in her mid-teens, Falling earned money by babysitting for neighbors and friends in her mother's hometown. Despite her ghetto appearance. What?
Okay, I put that word in there. Okay, you got me.
What was the word you replaced it with?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure it was a word that you would have known I couldn't come up with.
Despite her ghetto appearance.
Little Easter eggs I like to drop in there.
Do I know you or do I know you? It's really ghetto.
That was for me.
It only would have been worse despite her hood appearance.
She's a bit ratchet.
All right. So despite her ghetto appearance and obvious mental difficulties, she somehow gained her reputation as a young woman who deeply cared for children and was reasonably reliable in her habits.
Call that ghetto girl. We're going out tonight.
Who? You know the one who got cigarettes behind her ear.
The one that's dull-witted.
You know the ones who always got a pack of zigzags.
The one with no shoelaces.
You know the one we pay in malt liquor? You know what I'm talking about? The ghetto. Oh, my God. The one we pay at Mickey's. All right. However, at the age of 17, Falling began to murder the children who had been placed in her care.
Ouch.
On February 25th, 1980, Cassidy Johnson, a 2-year-old girl who had been in Falling's care, was rushed to the local doctor, suffering from life-threatening symptoms that were assumed to be caused by encephalitis.
Encephalitis.
That's what I said.
You were close.
Jamie smelled a fun fact coming. That's the only reason he knew this word.
That's not. You didn't read that right.
I did too. Jamie smelled a fun fact coming, and this is the only reason he knew what this word was: encephalitis.
Better.
Encephalitis is a swelling of the brain. There are several causes, but the most common is a viral infection that presents flu-like symptoms.
That was dumb.
That was your fun fact.
I feel like you could have done better.
Was it that?
You can give us some more fun next time.
I could get. Oh,
there was no fun in your voice.
Oh, encephalitis.
Yeah,
it's the swelling of the brain.
No,
there are several causes.
Come on,
causes, but the most common is viral infection that presents like symptoms. So how's that?
That was better. That was much more fun.
So can I move on?
Yes, let's do it.
Jerk. Other medical professionals speculated that it could also have been meningitis caused by a traumatic brain injury. Either way, when the child died 3 days later, an autopsy was ordered. The examination disclosed that Johnson had, in fact, succumbed to blunt force trauma of the skull. The results of the autopsy spawned an immediate investigation, and Falling was quickly interviewed by police. The attending physician did not believe Falling and recommended on a police notepad to check Christine. However, this note was lost on its way to the police department.
That's weird. That's how it was written.
She claimed that the child had toppled from her crib and fallen unconscious to the floor when Falling was out of the room. However, law enforcement personnel did not believe her story. Unfortunately, there was no evidence to contradict Falling's version of what had happened to the child, and the matter was not pursued further.
Strike one.
After the death of Cassidy Johnson, Falling moved to Lakeland, Florida, and get the hell out of town, and again began babysitting to support herself. Within a few months of her arrival in Lakeland, a 4-year-old boy named Jeffrey Davis, who was in Falling's care, suddenly stopped breathing without any prior signs of illness. The death of Jeffrey Davis was suspicious as that of Cassidy Johnson, and an autopsy was again ordered. The examination disclosed that the boy has suffered from a condition called myocarditis. I think I said that correctly.
Sure.
Myocarditis. I'm going to go with myo.
Myo, let's do it.
Yeah. That caused chronic heart inflammation. However, this was deemed insufficient to be the cause of his death. The medical examiner noted no other potential cause of death, and the case was closed.
Strike two.
Although the autopsy pointed to the myocarditis as the cause of death, the doctors doubted whether this alone had caused Jeffrey's death. 3 days after the tragedy, the grieving aunt and uncle of Jeffrey Davis asked Falling to babysit their 2-year-old son, Joseph Spring, while they attended Davis's funeral.
I'm sorry, they're going to the funeral of the kid who died in this woman's care.
The second kid.
And they're going to get this woman to watch their kid.
Yes, old Joseph Spring there.
All right, okay.
While they attended Davis's funeral. While his parents were at the service, Joseph inexplicably, died while taking a nap.
Oh, it's very explicably. We know what happened.
The local physician speculated that the young boy may have succumbed to a viral infection and that the same mysterious disease may have also accounted for the death of Jeffrey Davis. No investigation into the deaths of the 2 young boys was ever undertaken. And once again, Falling left the area, this time moving back to Perry, Florida.
That's 3, though. I mean, that's 3 in our care.
Right. And 2 of them related.
How do you not connect the dots?
Within, I would say, a week of each other?
Right.
Well, because the doctor missed it and said that the 2 boys had the same thing. In fact, not only did he say they had the same thing, he assumed that the first boy died from it because he said the second boy died from it.
Yeah, they don't even consider.
Right.
I don't know.
In July 1981, Falling found a job as a housekeeper. Oh, at least she's not babysitting.
All right.
And medical assistant to a 77-year-old invalid by the name of Wilbur Swindle. Oh, boy, Wendell.
An invalid.
Yeah.
This isn't going to go well.
No.
Uh-oh.
He's got less strength and less ability to protect himself than one of those kids did.
Probably shits himself the same. So it's probably, it's just probably relatable.
Man, geez, you know what? You're not kind to the invalids.
You're rubbing off.
You're not kind to the invalids. On the first day of Falling's new job, Swindle inexplicably, a good word, died while in his kitchen, allegedly due to a heart attack. Because of his age and poor medical condition, local authorities did not investigate the elderly man's death. Soon after Swindle's death, Falling accompanied her stepsister and 8-month-old niece, Jennifer Daniels, on some shopping errands. Daniel's mother left the baby in her car with Falling.
Okay, the mother has to know about these baby deaths that follow this kid around.
I don't know, but she left her. She left her in the car with her to make a short stop at the local supermarket. However, when she returned, Daniels found her baby dead and Christine Falling in a panic. What is with her just killing kids?
That's just great. Like, there's nothing to it. Just boom. As soon as she's in front of him, that's it.
I was sitting here while we were reading this and thinking when she went from one city in Florida to Jupiter, Florida, wherever where she went, and then went back. I'm like, I wonder if there's any kids along the way, those trips that they don't know about she was killing. Because it seems like you get, like you were saying, she gets close to a kid, I got to kill you.
Yeah, a kid, apparently it's a kid going to a restroom at a rest stop. She sees him, takes him out, gone.
In fact, not just kids.
Never related.
If you can't defend yourself at all, you're dead.
Yeah.
Because, the
old guy.
Yeah. The invalid. According to Falling, the girl had mysteriously stopped breathing. Once again, the death of Jennifer Daniels was determined to be of natural causes. Sudden infant death syndrome, to be exact, and no investigation ensued. I knew SIDS was going to come up in here somewhere. I knew, just because of the time period. A year later, on July 2nd, 1982, a 10-week-old infant, Travis Coleman, also stopped breathing while in Falling's care. This would turn out to be the turning point in the string of infant deaths that followed Falling.
So it only took 6.
That's it, man. That's it.
6 of 5 kids and the invalid guy.
Invalid.
Yeah.
You can call it invalid.
Sound it out.
You know what? I'm not going to do what you normally do. I'm not going to, make fun of the fact that you said a word completely wrong and for no reason at all.
I did on purpose.
You did not. You did not.
It's invalid.
At least man up.
No.
Now you got to say it like Jim Gaffigan was saying. Invalid. All right. You won't forget now. All right. So Coleman's parents cooperated with an autopsy request, and it was discovered that the infant had died from trauma that could only be caused due to suffocation. Falling was immediately questioned by local law enforcement officials about the Coleman death, and it was at this point that she confessed to murdering 3 children by what she described as smotheration.
Smotheration.
I'm going to have to look that up.
You're going to find that on Urban Dictionary only.
Don't put that on my people. You don't know any black people saying smotheration? Never.
Oh, there's some white words in there.
In the Urban Dictionary?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You got to look in there.
I'm glad you're taking credit.
Words that there's not many, I'm sure. But I'm not taking credit. I'm just saying we've contributed.
No. We want you to take credit for the words that you have contributed.
Smotheration.
And smotheration would be one of them. They all died.
Smotheration. A noun.
You see a lawyer in court prosecuting her for smotheration.
Technically, it's not illegal. I don't see it here on the books of law.
You gotta let her go. Oh, innocent. Sorry, Miss Falling, for holding you for a crime that does not exist. Smotheration. She claimed that she had heard voices ordering her to murder the children by placing a blanket over their faces until they stopped breathing. Falling claimed to hear voices that told her to kill the baby. She used pillows and blankets to smother the young children. Christine Falling was just 19 years old when she was taken into custody. She would go on to eventually plead guilty to killing 3 children. The panel showed no mercy for smotheration. I just threw that in. You didn't have that in there. Falling was sentenced to life in prison Falling was sentenced to life and prison in 1982. Christine Falling's presumptive release date is 2254. Which will be a long time after she died.
Yeah, you would think so.
The charges may never have been filed if she hadn't confessed. I was just sitting here thinking about what if they put people to death by smotheration.
Go in the way, eye for an eye type of thing.
Yeah. Based on her confession, Christine Falling received a sentence of life imprisonment with the possibility of parole after 25 years rather than the death penalty. And speaking to law enforcement officials, Falling was never able to provide a motive for her heinous crimes, only saying, I don't know why I done what I done. The way I done it. I seen it done on TV shows. I had my own way, though. It's simple and easy. No one would hear them scream.
The stenographer probably wrote that using like 3 total keys. Done.
I'm sorry if anyone was offended, but I had a real hard time reading that quote. I don't know why I done what I done. And then I slipped into this southern accent for some reason. I don't know why.
He said done what I done. It kind of just happens. It's natural.
I don't know what I done. The way I done it. I seen it done on TV shows. Oh my God. Well, they did say them with it, so. But she had her own way. Simple and easy. No one would hear them scream. Sounds like premeditated to me. When directly asked why Christine had murdered the children, she would tell police that the voices in her head told her to do so. I don't think so.
That's the old reliable excuse.
She's smart enough to come up with that, though, right?
Right.
This woman killed 5 babies from age 2 months to 4 years old. Sometimes they cried, and they made her mad. One time, she just felt the urge, said Joy Pyle, an assistant state attorney in Perry. After serving 25 years in prison, Falling had her parole hearing. Her application for parole was rejected by the Parole Review Board in November 2017, and no one supporting Falling attended her parole hearing. She will be given another hearing every 7 years, with her next appeal coming up in 2024. 3 years away.
Well, it's coming. You want to write her a letter? I think we can write her a letter and get her a response.
You should write it.
Just kind of the word done.
Done. Falling out.
Could you verify our spelling of smotheration, please?
Falling is in prison at the Homestead Correctional Institution in Homestead, Florida. By law, Falling remains eligible for parole. But prosecutors told the review panel that the so-called babysitter from hell deserved no mercy. Where these prosecutors just come up with the so-called babysitter from hell deserved no mercy. Christine Falling had always showed that she was very interested in looking after very young children. Unfortunately, not because she loved children, but because she took pleasure in killing them. Christine Falling's total body count was 6, 5 children and 1 elderly man. Several folks who have followed the case believe that these are only the ones that authorities know about, and there are most likely more that haven't been tied to Falling. See,
that's very possible.
I bet you there's more. Discussion about how vigilant parents can be nowadays, as opposed as to back in the 70s, 80s, when people seem much more trusting of society and how it relates to their children. Discussion on what role mental health should be taken into account, along with the age when sentencing.
That's where we discuss. That needed to go in parentheses.
You are the worst.
See, I was testing you to see if you proofread these things ahead of your time.
Oh my God, you are the worst. The worst.
You're not supposed to read the footnotes out loud.
You're supposed to write them as footnotes.
I'm just sitting here watching your face as you read it. I wish people could have seen it.
I'm so mad at you.
It was all worth it.
It was all worth it. Such a dork. Such a dork. All right, let's go back and discuss the footnote that you did not write properly or notate properly, dork.
Then you started reading. I'm like, oh boy, we didn't cover that, did we?
We did not. We had a pre-show meeting about what was here, and someone who he and his team wrote this did not let me know about that.
I'm waiting for you to read the word wrap up.
But yes, let's go back to your first discussion point here.
Sorry, I didn't put a bullet on there.
Obviously, I would say that a lot of things like this played a part in people becoming more vigilant about where their kids are and what happened. I think the real turning point, if you could put a finger on it, was when Adam Walsh was murdered back in the 80s.
Yes. And his killer, well, never quite proven, but they figured they knew who he was, and he died in prison, right?
I don't remember if he did or did not, to be honest with you, so don't make me lie. But I do recall that is when a lot of parents started taking this shit a lot more seriously, because Adam Walsh, I believe, when they found him, he was decapitated. I mean, it was like such an heinous.
I think they found him with no head, or they only found his head, one or the other.
Yeah, I thought they found him without a head, but either way, that is when I think parents really say, okay, this is.
It's like, whoa, that's real.
Because he was snatched out of a busy shopping mall. I believe he was with both his parents.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which is always, I'm still amazed. Tamara and I and some friends, we were out bowling a few nights ago, and it was about 11:30, and this couple comes in with these two small kids. They had to be 4 or 5, somewhere around that age. And they're just running back and forth through this busy bowling alley by themselves. The parents are all the way on the end lane. This is 30 lanes deep, this bowling alley.
Someone could snatch them.
It's easy to snatch one of them and just walk right out of a busy bowling alley with one of them, or both of them for that matter. And so I think a lot of parents changed and became more vigilant because, again, going back to the Adam Walsh thing, but sometimes I still see stuff in 2021 where I'm just completely amazed.
Yeah. Well, that show that when his father started America's Most Wanted, that was a weekly reminder of who this guy was and who his kid was.
And I didn't agree with that when he was hosting America's Most Wanted. Part of me had a problem with that. I had because he became famous based off the death of his son. That's the reason he's hosting this show. If nothing ever happens to Adam Walsh, then you're never hosting this show. And part of me always had an issue with him. And the way my mind kind of saw it was making money off of the death of his child.
Yeah, but that show also was responsible for capturing thousands of people.
Absolutely. And I'm not saying I had a problem with the show. I had a problem with him making money off of and getting some type of notoriety based off of what happened to his son.
It's the worst type of notoriety. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's lemonade out of lemons. You know, I mean, you can look at it. I don't see it. Yeah, I mean, I can see it either way, but I have no problem with him doing that. And there was some good that came out of it, like the end justifies the means type of thing.
That right there, I don't think you can say that about it.
But they've taken murderers, nasty people off the street. That show has.
I know, but you can't say that what happened to his son is justifiable for what they were able to do with that. Anyone could have hosted that show.
But you said that that show helped people become more aware of like their kids and stuff. I mean, that's another positive aspect that could have come out of it.
The murder. Yeah, I guess you can. I guess you could say that. I suppose.
I mean, there's positives there. Whether or not you agree with the bottom line is there's some positives came out of it.
Well, let me tell you something. Don't start waving your hand around and making the face when you think that you're right.
I know
your little face that you're making. You
like
think you're
waving your hand.
I am.
You're waving. I'm going to wave my hand back at you.
I'm doing what you were doing.
I'm waving back,
dick. But yeah, I would say that the kidnapping and murder of Adam Walsh really. But so here's something else for me though that I'm always that catches my eye. And Jack is now, 30, but at one point he was not. Did you take him out at 11:30 at night to places like bowling alleys to bowl?
No, God.
When he was, I'm always blown away. And if anyone's out there listening and you don't like what I'm saying, you're free to raise your child how you're raising your child. I'm not here to tell you how to parent. I'm just always blown away that people take their children out late at night to places.
Yeah, just throwing structure out the window.
Like the kid should be, it's a Saturday night, but this kid is like 4 or 5 years old, 6 years old, maybe at the most. They should probably be in bed, eating some popcorn, watching some Disney movie.
Absolutely.
And so I'm always taken back by it. Just my own thought, my own viewpoint on it. Your other discussion point you had here, which you did not note, was what
bullet
role,
number 2?
What role mental health should be taken into account along with the age when sentencing? Baldwin was 17 when she started killing. So what is your thought on it? I'll let you go first on this one.
Well, she was mentally challenged from the very beginning. I mean, maybe the criteria wasn't nearly as precise as it is today in terms of what constitutes being, slow or whatever it is, or not being able to really process what's going on. But I mean, I don't know if prison's the right place, but I mean, clearly she was off. I don't know. She was slow, which everyone acknowledged. She had learning disabilities. She was, 14 years old being forced into a marriage. I mean, the girl's head wasn't right. We joke around stuff, but I mean, she was behind the 8 ball from the beginning. She should have been in a hospital more than a prison. Yeah,
but I'm not going to take her mental health into account on this because I think she was aware enough to be able to make up that story, which I don't believe.
The voices in the head.
The voices in the head. But then to come back and say what she said, which what I read was she saw it on television, how it was done on TV. So
was she processing what was really going on? Like, okay, I saw it on TV. Now I'm doing it in real life. Like she wasn't even hesitant. Like she's messed up in the head. Yeah, she's a criminal and all that, but she was messed up in the head.
I didn't say she was sane, but the whole mental health aspect of it, which in 2021, I'm kind of tired of hearing people talk about mental health, especially when it comes to athletes. But so I try to hide my disdain for that whole phrase while we have this discussion. But in terms of falling, No, I'm not going with the mental health thing. Was she dim-witted, as they said? Never read past a 6th grade level or had a better than a 6th grade vocabulary? Yeah, all that can be true, but you can still just be a flat-out murderer.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it wasn't just the fact that she was slow. I mean, she suffered a lot of emotional trauma in her life. Certainly not an excuse. She knows I done what I done. I don't know why I done it. Like she knows. She knew it was wrong.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
She knew it was wrong, but does she comprehend what wrong is?
Well, and I guess if that's the question, I would say yes, because I'm going back to, I don't believe her story of voices in her head. If I believe that you're making that up, I also have to believe that you know what you were doing was wrong. Otherwise, you're not making.
No. If you're trying to hide what you did, then you have some coherent ideas about what you did.
Right. So, do I think she was smart enough to come up with and keep up with a story and get out of it and all that type of thing? No, not at all. But do I think she was well aware of what she was doing and that it was wrong? Absolutely.
All right, I'll go with that.
All right. Jerk. All right. So, this has been Murderous Podcast. It's been sourced from www.wjhg.com.
Did she write that?
I gotta. No, I did not. I gotta read every damn thing that you put here now, even the W's for some reason. Also sourced from murderpedia.com and mycrimelibrary.com. I've been Sidney Smith, and this is
Jamie Kamaya
from Sidney Smith Creative. This has been Murderous Podcast. If you like the show, let everyone know. Tell a friend, tell another friend, tell a family member, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And also don't forget about our live show coming up September 15th at CB Live. If you are in the Valley or going to be in the Valley of Phoenix, come on out, check us out. It's going to be a very interactive and fun show. Thank you guys very much. We appreciate you. About the story you just heard, it was been sourced, so Jamie didn't make it all up.
Ghetto. I want a footnote for ghetto.
Yeah, yes, that's other than the word ghetto. Remember, folks, be aware of your surroundings, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.